You can't get mad at them. You know what I'm talking about? They might
Yeah.
say any fucking thing.
Yeah.
If Kevin Hart was on your timeline talking shit, motherfucker wouldn't be. I ain't Kevin Hart, but you know what I'm saying. You already know
Right.
you got somebody who might say anything.
Right.
I was like, Lord have mercy, because
Yeah.
sometimes people say shit. I be like, ooh, that's so dumb. I ain't mad though. You a fuck.
All right, y'all. Hey, we live, by the way.
Some, sometimes me and Lee be on different pages, but you can't even tell. You know why? Lee don't give a damn. Lee stands his fucking ground on what he says. I like that. It ain't no, he don't be stank with me later. None of that shit. And I be to forget what the fuck I done said. But Lee
Well, I
don't be
mean,
studying that shit.
that's what makes us work.
Yeah.
Like that's really like I always tell people the thing that makes us work, even though I barely know Stacy, I barely know Brandon, but it just works.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I was like, man, look, you get mad at me, honey. You must be ridiculous, ain't it?
Shit.
Now, if I stepped on your hamburger or something, you know,
Oh
because you
yeah,
made me mad, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
anything food related, we fight.
Right. You know what I'm saying? A nigga had me fucked up one time, Lee. I was real fuck. He had me fucked up. And I ain't violent. But I made that nigga a hamburger. You understand me?
Hmm.
I threw it on the floor and 8 times stomped that bitch. You hear me? I put it over in the corner while I had swept up the trash. Yeah, that nigga
everybody,
be eating.
hey, y'all ignorant, man. You said
Yeah,
so.
that,
You feet stomp that junk, huh?
man, don't fuck with me, man, because I'm cool. Don't do that to me. I said, you want a burger? Yeah,
Man.
fix me a burger, man. I threw that motherfucker on the floor and stepped on it, honey, with my shoe. You hear me? With my shoe.
And I bet that burger was smelling good too.
Man,
Ooh, I slow marinated that hoe.
Mm.
dude,
Yeah.
if folks could only hear the stuff that we talk about before the show begins, man, it's crazy. It's ridiculous, man.
Hey, quick,
Hold on, let me say this. I ain't Fat Day Bay, I ain't do you like that. It was way for you. let me clear that up, because that nigga be looking. I ain't stepping on your burger, but fuck with me. I'll step
Hey,
on your fellow.
y'all ready to start the show, man?
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
All
shit.
right.
It's
So
10 o'clock.
make sure everybody share on their page
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
watch parties, you know, tell their mama and them.
Yeah,
You
the
know.
watch party. See, I don't see a lot of comments on
On
Uh-huh.
the
StreamYard.
watch. Yeah.
Right.
The watch party, this is where a lot of people will be doing
Yeah,
comments.
exactly.
So that's why it was difficult for me to help out with the essential item of the week.
Your
I
page,
feel you.
your page
Yeah,
public.
my public, yeah. You see it?
I'm finna get someone.
Okay.
I'm finna get someone.
All right. And while y'all doing that, let's start the show.
I know people have their thoughts on being, I'm being used. I'm not being used because I walked in there, I had the meetings, and I spoke. I've never met Trump. I've never been to the White House. Okay, so I talked to both campaigns like I said I would. I have a contract with Black America that both parties gonna have to get with.
What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody. Essential AF podcast show on this lovely Sunday evening. Well, welcome everybody in, man. Everybody that's been watching all the NFL games, man. Whatever you had going on this Sunday, man. We appreciate you joining us, man. We're about to go in for the next hour, talk about everything that has happened in this past week, give you a recap and give you our thoughts the only way that we know how to do it here on the Essential AF podcast show. I am your host, Jonathan C. Smith, or you can call me JC. Some people call me Kobe, Humpty Hump, whatever you want to call me, as long as you hit me up. Holla at your boy. As always, man, I'm being joined by my guy, the teacher, Lee Johnson. What's up, dude?
Hey. What's going on, everybody? Charging this week, so I'm happy.
Yeah, man. So you been having a good weekend, bro?
No, I can't complain.
Dig that, man. And this lady right here, she really don't need no introduction, but you know, I'm gonna do it anyway, man, because she's a Millie Jackson of Facebook. All right, she got the #1 best-selling book in the city, in the state, in the country. Matter of fact, Oprah called her and invited her to a crib, man. Cause they gonna do a 1-hour special about the memoir.
Memoirs of a fatty.
Yeah, the memoirs of a fatty, man. The book is blowing up. She's my girl, man. Stacey Camille Twa. What's going on, honey?
Man, nothing in this thing. Hey, we got a cold ass intro. I be jamming every time we get quiet.
You know, every show we do, we got a cold intro, man. You know how we get down, man.
Nice little intro. That was a nice time.
You good over there?
Yeah, I'm straight.
That's what's up, man. Glad you guys are here. Our boy Brandon, man, he had to call in sick. Yeah, he said he got polio tonight, so he couldn't join us. But he's right. But he's with us in spirit, though. All right, he's with us in spirit tonight, but he couldn't make it, man. But we're gonna have a great show, man. We got a lot to get into in this next hour. As always, this show is being brought to you by our title sponsor, Candy Sparkles Craft World, man. Chiquita, that's our girl, man. Like, she's doing big things over there with her store, man. Like, you can get anything done there, Stacey. You can get graphic designs, custom T-shirts, arts and crafts. They do a paint and sip night. It goes down over there. I'm telling you, man. Stacey, that's where she does a lot of her functions at over there, man. Y'all can holler at her, candysparkles.com on the web. You can go visit the store. Also, man, all the details, all the information is on her website, candysparkles.com. Proud sponsor here of the Essential AF podcast show. As always, make sure you go like and share on Facebook. Go to our Facebook page, Essential AF podcast. We're streaming live right now also on YouTube, guys. Make sure you go to our YouTube page, Essential AF podcast show. We need to get the subscribers up, man. I'm trying to get up to 1,000. You hear me? Because I heard YouTube send you a little money once you hit so many subscribers, man. So we go get them lights up. We go get folks subscribe and everything, man. So it's going down. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm gonna shout out everybody that's in the comments, man. Who we got in the comments already, man? Who popping in here?
Oh, shit.
What's up, Sheila? The homie. What's up, Sheila? What's happening with you, man? What's going on, man? We show love, man. Y'all jump in the comments, man. Say whatever you want to say. As long as it's not Sean, man. Because Sean be saying some freaky ass stuff in here, man. So, you know, we got to limit Sean what he says in the comments, man. But everybody else, man, say whatever you want to say, man. We're gonna jump in on all these topics. You know, we gotta talk about O'Shea. Gotta talk about Cube, man. Ice Cube. You know, and everything that happened with him this week, man. Of course, you know, we got to talk about early voting. You know, the numbers have been sky high for all the early voters that started a few days ago, man. Started in Georgia, Tennessee. Everybody's been hitting the polls, man. And I was out there also. So we're going to talk about that as well. Hey, y'all, we got to talk about that. Y'all hear about that rapper out there in California? He's from Memphis, but he got busted by the cops, man, by the feds. Because his dumb ass did a music video talking about the scam, talking about the fraud, man. So we're going to talk about that, man. Give y'all the latest on that. Also, we put the question of the week out there. What do you love about living in Memphis? And, man, we got a lot of comments, man. A lot of positive feedback about the Bluff City, man. So we're going to talk about all the comments. And we're going to have some people jump on and talk about what they love about the city of Memphis also, man. So all that and more. And don't forget, the season finale of LoveCraft Country is tonight, season 1. So we're going to talk about the impact of season 1 and historical significance, the historical importance of LoveCraft Country, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Ice Cube is not for the pop charts. So where should a nigga like me start? All right, let's talk about it. Ice Cube, he got in a lot of hot water, man, this past week word came out that what's the lady's name? Lee, we were just talking about her.
Oh, Katrina Pearson.
Katrina Pearson, a Republican strategist for the Trump campaign, she tweeted, shouting out Ice Cube as if he's down with the Trump campaign, man, with Trump 2020. And, word is that Ice Cube, he has a contract with Black America, the CWBA, and Trump's plan. It seemed like they're aligning. They go together, man. Word is that Ice Cube reached out. They reached out to Ice Cube about his plan. The Republican Trump's campaign. They reached out to Ice Cube about the plan, and Ice Cube he's had some dialogue. He hasn't talked directly to Trump or anything like that. He hasn't met with Trump, but he talked with Trump's team about how his plan and their plan can coexist, and see what happens, man. Because Ice Cube's coming from an aspect of, hey, whoever wins, I'm willing to work with. But he got a lot of hot water with, the black delegation, because it seemed like that he's working directly with Trump. Lee, what were your thoughts about Ice Cube and, everything that happened this week, man? Do you feel like he did anything wrong by talking with Trump's team?
No, I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he did that interview on CNN to kind of clear things up. And it just like a lot of, with the Trump campaign especially, I put a lot of the onus on the Trump campaign, saying that, making it seem like, because words matter, making it seem like Cube was aligned with Trump. And now because of Cube, we got one of the best all around hip hop artists of all time working with us and blah, 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 blah. But I think, in my opinion, Cube did a good job of clearing all of that up. I'm just surprised at the timing. Because there have been reports that he's been working on this since January, I believe. I might be wrong, but working on this since January. And it just feels weird that, again, the timing, again, I put on Republicans, that now all of a sudden when Trump releases the platinum plan, which is some bullshit, and then it's like, yeah, we got the platinum plan, but now we got Ice Cube coming in and he's going to help us tweak the plan and blah, blah, blah. So see, Trump loves black people because he got one of the hardest rappers in the game. And it's like, stop that. I am interested in really fully looking at the plan that Cube has, because I mean, outside of being one of the best rappers of all time, he also he's an entrepreneur. He's an actor, writer. He's, like I said, in terms of hip hop, for me, Ice Cube is the best all around hip hop artist ever, because he can just dip his toes into so many different things and make it work. I mean, with his Big Three basketball, I mean, he bringing back people that ain't been playing basketball for years and made Big Three a hit. Right. So if Cube puts his stamp on it, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to be big. So I'm interested in reading the plan, but I definitely feel like kind of the same thing with Kanye running for president. The Republicans sneakily throwing that out there, I think that's where the bullshit is.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the fact of Cube and dipping his toes in a little bit of everything. And he's always struck gold. Everything he touches turns to gold. And this is like the first time that I, can remember of him, receiving any flack or criticism, for, what he's trying to accomplish. And I understand what he's trying to do. And like we mentioned before the show, they're going to use, each side is going to use something to their advantage in this political climate, this election climate. They're going to find a way to use it for their benefit. And that's exactly what they're doing with Cube. And I know I'm sure he's a smart guy. He knows that, he's being used in some form or fashion, but in his mind, he's trying to accomplish something for us, for the black communities. And Stacey, man, I know how you feel about Cube, and and you were putting it out on Facebook also, not really understanding why people were so hot, so mad, at what Cube was trying to accomplish, man. So what were your thoughts on, everything that's happened so far this past week with Ice Cube?
Well, I think everybody was so angry and shit, but not really. To me, if most people who are angry are not real followers of him. A lot of people, not everybody. But he's always been an activist in his own way. Everybody's not gonna picket and boycott. I heard some people saying stuff like, he ain't been on the front line doing nothing. Shit, you ain't either, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, any little thing that seems like help, sometimes it backfires on you. But the sentiment behind it was that he's trying to get something for black people.
Right.
The ones who complain, you ain't trying to do nothing for black people, huh? I mean, you're not. I mean, you're doing your part as much as you can do. But if he can get to someone that's up high, they can maybe listen to some demands or whatever he got going on. I don't see what's wrong with that, regardless of who it is. It's like they think that this man is better than that one. No, they both of them ain't shit. Neither one of them. When I was listening to the debates, I did not really listen to Trump, period. I was listening to Biden because I'm trying to figure out why should I vote, because the bottom line for me is the electoral college. This shit's stupid, but I'll talk about that later. So when I'm listening to Biden, this nigga ain't saying shit. I mean nothing. Neither is Trump. So how can you get mad at a motherfucker who can't really bag you in your Bidenism? Because that nigga ain't talking about nothing. No, Trump ain't either. Yes, he a racist, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know that. But my thing is, don't act like your man is better than this one. Both of them niggas is the same. They don't have your best interest when you get through. If you're voting, it's probably just so you can all stay, united on something. But another thing on that, not to turn away from Q, but y'all got to stop bullying people who don't vote, because motherfuckers are going there and vote for the opposition on your ass. Y'all got to stop doing that shit, because if somebody doesn't understand their process, and if it doesn't click to them, if it's not making sense to them, and you're pushing and you're bullying, you don't know what they're going to do when they get in that damn thing. They going to vote for any fucking body. Daffy Duck, write their name in. Put your name in there, motherfucker. Stop doing that. Because when you say it's someone's right to, it's their right not to. I don't think that my ancestors died for 13 motherfuckers to decide who gonna win. If Lee got 7 apples and I got 5, Lee won that motherfucker. Ain't nobody else gonna say, well, because I like Stacey, I'm gonna let her do this. That shit dumb. Y'all ancestors made it. I don't think that mine died for that unfair ass shit. It's unethical as fuck when you get through. I don't care if it's all black people running. When you get through, somebody else got to decide. That shit's stupid to me. Now, I'm saying all that to say, you got to be careful when you're trying to push and bully people to do something just because your ancestors did some shit. I ain't with that. And if voting, if I want to vote, it's only because I don't want to hear y'all motherfucking mouth. But you got to remember, I can tell you one thing and go in there and do something else. Now, I'm not like that. But some of the people who you fucking with real hard, they could do that. But I think he had our best interest more than the 2 white men who y'all going back and forth about. And whatever he did, yes, I think that the Republicans did manipulate his statement, kind of sort of to make it seem like that he was, he got tricked with that. But in his mind, I don't think he cared about that. The bottom line is, I got this contract. I'm trying to take care of us first. Right. Then we'll help somebody else. That's it.
Right.
And if you can't see that, and he been talking to so and so what the fuck? You don't know what he been talking to him about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think we go too far, and we so quick to beat up folks. Neither one of these white men stood in your ass.
Right. And to piggyback off of that, Stacey, as far as us, as far as that, we're concerned, I heard that Diddy the other day is proposing that we have our own political party, the Black Party. All right, our own independent political party. Do you feel like that's what is necessary, in these days and times that we're living in now? Because we know that either side really doesn't have a place for us and what we want as far as economics, as far as just everything. Do you feel like that we need to establish our own political party?
I think we need to establish our own everything, not just the party, but just everything. I think that if you want to make a change, we've already talked about this, withdraw your money from everything that is not black owned if you can. Some stuff you can't. That's the only way. I saw somebody saying something like, if more black people got life insurance or something, the insurance company would rally in your defense, like, hey, we having to pay out too much money because these folks dying. So with that being said, if the money is being withdrawn and we ain't shopping no more, then somebody got to hear you. So I think all of that, but I don't think that politics is what it is. I think that we have the ability to do shit the ability, but we ain't gonna unify to do it though. Shit, we all know which white man the best. That's the dumbest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? So our downfall is gonna be not uniting and not just standing with something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
An independent party, I mean, shit, we can try that, but some white man gonna infiltrate it, just like the same thing with Black Lives Matter. We thought it started off as a Black Lives or Black People project, but the Jews run it. It's funded by them or some shit. So whatever we do, they gonna take over it because we, are easily swayed still in 2020. So I don't know, unless we gonna stand on the same page, it's gonna be a problem.
I hear you. What you think about that, Lee?
I think it's a good idea in theory, but I kind of agree with what Stacey's saying. I mean, my whole thing is I want the whole two-party system to be abolished anyway, because it just doesn't make sense for me. Like I vote independent. I'm independent. When I vote, I don't identify as Democrat. I don't identify as Republican. I don't identify as Green Party, whatever. I'm independent because I feel, for me, that gives me that freedom to vote with whoever I want to vote for and feel that. But I agree with Stacey. I think if we did a Black political independent party, it would be great for a while, and then all of a sudden there would be some type of division that would happen, and it's unfortunate, but I think that would be kind of the turnaround, because at certain points, and I know we'll get into LoveCraft a little bit later on, but at certain points we just fall into the idea that the white people are the ones that do it right, so let's do what they do, and then that will be equal, when in fact it really isn't. But to go back to one real quick thing about Cube, and Stacey mentioned it about people jumping on him. I think it's funny that people are jumping on him, and again, like Stacey said, they don't know who he is. I mean, Cube has been, he was allegedly a 5%er and all of that stuff. He's been about Black folks from the jump.
Right.
If you don't know anything about Cube, you have to know that. It's not just about the music with him. I mean, and again, jumping back into how his career has gone, he has started careers of so many people, and it's just like, do your research. That's always the thing. Do your research before you start saying some shit.
Give me y'all's top 3 or top 5 Ice Cube songs of all time.
It Was a Good Day, obviously, number 1. Predator, and Be True to the Game.
All right, what you got, Stacey?
I like. Let me see. What's that one I did? Oh, The Nigga You Love to Hate. I like The Ghetto Fairy Tale. You know what I'm talking about? Off the first one.
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard it.
Okay.
You heard it. I sent it to you.
Okay.
I think it's Ghetto Fairy Tale, and I like. Let me see. It's some off his first one, whatever it is. Not Project. No, that's Ghetto Fairy Tale line. What's the point of time in the projects?
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of the title, but I know the you know what I'm saying? I can't think of the titles. But
right. Right. Man. Okay. Yeah, right offhand, I would have to go with, of course, It Was a Good Day. Steady Mobbing. Steady Mobbing is my all-time favorite Ice Cube jam of all time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Black brothers in the mothership.
Yeah. Oh, what a smother shit. Yeah.
Hey, you about to play it right now, man.
Jacking for Beats too, but it's something off America's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
I like Jacking for Beats too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jacking for Beats. Give me that beat, fool. Yeah. But going back to Steady Mobbing, man, there's so many memorable quotes from those lyrics, man. Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Yeah. Went to mom's house and dropped the load in the bathroom.
Jumped back in the low rider.
Coming
Coming out
feeling
feeling
about
about 10 pounds
light.
light.
With the Bo's house so I could get the gap. Looking for the place
Place
for all the
all
hoes
the
to get
hoes
in.
Y'all gonna have
It's
the whole
Bob
show,
Day nuts,
Lord.
but stand with tramps, but Lowe's licking nuts like stamps.
Yeah. My brother said, "What's up, Justin?" My brother said, "No Vaseline," which might be
I
slick.
like that.
Might be slick the best diss track of all time, right there, though.
I
No
think
Vaseline.
Yeah.
No Vaseline.
Hell
I
yeah,
think
he
it-
said
You can make an argument that No Vaseline might be the best diss track of all time, man. Especially during that whole situation with NWA and splitting. You know what I'm saying? And like it's one thing to like shoot shots at one guy. He took out everybody in the whole crew, and with No Vaseline, man.
Yellow boys on your
Yeah,
team.
he did.
So you
Hey, yo,
lose
Trey,
it.
thank you for producing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to Q, man. Like he don't get enough love as far as him being a rapper and lyrics, but he might be top 5 of all time. He might be in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Jay, you got Nas, you got Rakim, you got Biggie. I can't argue with nobody if they got Cube in their top 5, even top 3. For that point, man.
I agree.
Yeah, Cube was that dude, man. Definitely, man. But let's switch gears, man. Keep it moving, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook watching this right now. What's up with Sean? Man, shout out my brother, man. Everybody that's tuning in, watching this right now. Man, we appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all go like.
Wait, hold on.
What you got?
Tuia, Jacqueline, love y'all.
Okay. All right, leave with the shout outs, man. Shout out to everybody, man. And we stream it live on YouTube also. So if you're on YouTube watching, man, shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all go like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Because I'm gonna put it right here, right there in bold red and white letters there for you, man. Go like, go share and subscribe. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Essential AF Podcast. We're getting the subscribers up. I think Stacey gonna send somebody a book once we reach 1,000, right?
Also, shout out Simone Gray. She ain't in the chat, but she's watching on YouTube.
Don't book me up, but yeah, I will.
Yeah. What's good, Lala? Hey, Lala. What's happening with her? What's going on? My man. Shout out to Darrell, man. We gotta get Darrell on the show, man. He has his own podcast as well, In the Cut. He do a show with my man Terry T. Will and our homegirl Sharita Miller. Man, they do a great job over there on Saturdays, man. I think at 3:00 when they do their show, man. Shout out to my man Daryl. We'll get him on the show soon, man. What's up? And speaking of the boss who paying the bills around here, she making sure the lights stay on around here. What's up, Chiquita? Yeah, checking in, man. Candy Sparkles, you know what it is. Proud sponsor of the Essential AF Podcast Show. That's the boss lady right there, man. We got some big things coming up, and we're gonna be doing over there in her store for sure.
Commercial is amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's a nice ass commercial.
Yeah, that's a fire little commercial right there, man. So we're gonna
it ain't cheap and shit like a nigga did in the living room. She
spent
coin. She spent coin now.
And she spent coins on this show. So we're gonna pay
I will say though, if I got one little critique of the commercial, just one, is this attention that she pays to some football team called the Cowboys, like a cowboy jersey.
We got beat.
And I was just like, really? Other than that, it's great.
Now I don't know nothing about it.
Is that tripping? But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go check out Candy Sparkles, man. Craft World, man. She do everything. Custom design, t-shirts, arts and crafts, man. Whatever you trying to do, she got you. She can supply you, man. Also, they do paint and sip nights, man. We're gonna do something coming up in November with them. Man, I'm looking forward to the partnership with her, man. She's such a good person, man. She's always doing things in the community, man, helping out and giving back. So she's showing us love, so we're going to show love right back, man. So y'all go to candysparkles.com where you can get all the information, man. You put your orders in, whatever you want to do, get in contact with her, man. candysparkles.com, man. That's how it's going down. Essential AF Podcast Show. Let's keep it moving. Man. Definitely. Let's keep it going, man. Let's see what we got coming up next, man. We're gonna chat about, we're gonna talk about here. Oh, yeah, early voting. Keeping with the whole political theme, man. early voting, man. The numbers have been sky high. I don't have the exact numbers, Lee. You're supposed to give me that information, man. You're supposed to tell me the exact numbers. I'm putting that on you. But anyway, man, the numbers have been sky high across, Tennessee, across Georgia as well. Everybody has been getting out there, man, and voting one way or another. I went to the Ag Center out there at Shelby Farms yesterday. And, I heard that it was really, a quick process, no line, no wait. I was in there for maybe 10 minutes. I was in and out. I took a little picture with my little I voted sticker and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it was an easy process, man. So, and for a moment, I didn't do it. But for a moment, I saw Kanye. I saw Kanye on the ballot. I was like, you know what? I mean, my vote for president technically doesn't count anyway. You know what I'm saying? And he is, my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? I almost did it, man. I almost clicked on Kanye, man. Have you had a chance to go out and early vote yet, Lee?
Yeah, I went the first day.
They're gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me, baby.
No, I went the first day. There's a church that's real close to where I live, so I went there. I was in line for about an hour, but it was fine, smooth sailing. I do have something to say. I'll wait for my last 2 minutes to do it because it's a really cool thing that happened when I was there. But it was everybody that was standing in the line, they weren't complaining. We were just hanging out. Everybody had masks on. We were distanced. There wasn't, and I know it does happen. I'm not blind to it, but nobody was bullying with pushing to vote. There was maybe one person that drove off that was like, vote Trump. And like, that was it. But it was a smooth process. It was great. The numbers have been great, and it really just shows that people do care. Now, what I will say though, is we got to keep that same energy in 2022, 2024, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Not just because of this. Right. We got to keep that same energy every time voting comes up, right. Because, I think of it like this. We gonna have Arkansas over there and Mississippi down there that got legal medical weed. Right. And they voted to get that, like they want it. So if the people want it here in Tennessee, we got to make that shit happen. And it happens by voting. So yeah, I love the numbers that's happening right now, but we got to keep that same energy going.
Right. For sure. Definitely, man. Stacey, I don't even know why I'm asking you, man. I know you ain't voted. You ain't voted yet.
Don't get in my business. Don't get in my business. Y'all don't want to know what I did in that booth. All that damn pressure. Leave me alone. Skip me. None of your damn business. Y'all already be mad and shit. Be trying to asshole up here and shit.
Hey, man. I think this guy that we got coming up, man, that's joined us here on the show, man, checking in on us. I think if he had a chance to vote, if LeBron James was on the ballot for president, I think that my guy Mike, he would vote for LeBron James to be the next president, man. He's the biggest Laker fan this side of Mississippi. He's my guy, man, but he's a bandwagon fan because he wasn't a Laker fan until LeBron got there, man. I tell you that, I'm messing with you, man. I already know the biz, man. What's up, Mike?
What's good, man? Yeah, LeBron would definitely get my vote.
Man, definitely get my vote. It would be LeBron for president and Drake for his vice president because you're a big Drake fan also.
Man, that's a great team. Great team.
What's going on with you, my guy?
Man, just celebrating, man. King James brought us the championship.
For sure.
Number 17 to the Lake Show.
So
pretty excited about that, man. What's going on?
Hey, Lakers doing big things, man. You got the championship and everything, man. But I wanted to get you on, man. I told you, if the Lakers win, I'm gonna get you back on, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute right now. Go ahead.
My guy,
Go ahead.
Man, LeBron got number 4.
Yeah.
Big for his legacy. I think it was the best championship he's gotten in his career because of the whole pandemic and coronavirus and being in the bubble. winning number 17 for the organization is
No
huge,
doubt.
and I'm
doubt.
excited about going forward.
All right, time's up. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. All right, we talked about voting and everything, man. Have you you already voted?
Yeah, I put my absentee voting application in, so hopefully I get there real soon.
Okay.
But it's very important because I'm a Tennessee resident, but I actually live in Texas.
For sure.
So I got to go through the proper steps to vote, but it's definitely important. It's definitely
Man,
important.
that's right. You down there in Texas, man, my home state. You know what I'm saying,
For
man?
sure.
Tell everybody to school, man, because you're a college basketball coach, man. Tell everybody to school what you're coaching there down there, man.
Yeah, I'm at Texas A&M, University of Texarkana. So we're in Texarkana, Texas, about 4.5 or 5 hours from Memphis.
Dig that, man. Like I said, this guy right here, he's moving up the ladder quickly, man. Pretty soon, he gonna be over here at University of Memphis on Penny staff.
Man,
You know what
I'm praying, man.
Hey, we speaking that.
Come
We
get me,
speaking
Penny.
that to
Come get me.
existence, my guy. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. Like I said, you, man, this is your hood. You grew up here. You know what I'm saying? Went to Cordova High School. You coached at Cordova as well, man. Talk about, that was a question we put out there a few days ago on Facebook, man. Like, what are some of the positives? What are some of the things that you love about living in the city of Memphis, man? So talk about your city, man. Talk about the things that you love about this place.
I'm gonna tell you something. Memphis prepares you for anything and everything, man. Like, just they keep it real with you, whether they love you or hate you in the city. And I think you have to respect that about it, and it prepares you for the real world. And being from Memphis, man, growing up in Memphis, it's just the homeness of it, man. It's a church on every corner. I mean, you always get your praise on. I mean, it's definitely all types of things and walks of life in the city, the nightlife and basketball, hoop, sports. It definitely is a sports city, between the Grizzlies and the Tigers and things like that, man. So the city of Memphis, man, is booming. I love it. I'm proud to always say I got 901 tatted on me. So there's no doubt people know where I'm from. So I'm proud of that, and I'm proud to be a part of that culture of the city of Memphis. Being from, graduated from Cordova, playing basketball at Cordova, coaching at Cordova.
No doubt.
It's definitely a city that I love and not afraid to tell people where I'm from.
Now, speaking like I said, because you've been a little bit of everywhere, you know what I'm saying, coaching, man. So you've seen a lot of stuff out of the city, outside the city. But when you are in these other places, man, you tell them that you're from Memphis. Do you get like as far as them like, Memphis, like, ain't that the place where, first 48, like you get those, those remarks from
the way they killed Martin Luther King,
yeah.
Man, it's funny. It's the good and the bad with it.
Right.
And I definitely get a lot of that jokingly. Man, first 48.
Right.
So I get a lot of that. And, hey, but you own it, don't go in certain parts of the city at a certain time. So you be telling them that. But definitely when it comes to sports, they say, man, Memphis high school basketball is one of the best hotbeds in the country. So and then football, high school football is getting that way too. And then all the way up to college. So University of Memphis football team, University of Memphis basketball team, of course, with Penny. So respect is all around the whole country, man. Like real talk about the kids and the schools and in the city. People love Memphis, man.
I mean, like Memphis is like it's special, man. It's special.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we in the state of Tennessee, but Memphis is its own state. You know what I'm saying?
People,
like,
real talk.
Memphis, man.
I had an argument with debating about basketball, and when I was living in Indiana, and people were saying, "Well, Indiana basketball is way better than Memphis basketball." I'm like, you realize we having a debate about a whole state,
right,
compared to a city.
Exactly.
So our city is still producing more than most states.
It is what it is, man.
So man, let's be real.
For sure, man. Absolutely, man. But hey, Mike, listen, man. I just want to get you on for a few minutes. You can talk about the Lakers and y'all winning y'all 17th ring and all that. But at least we got the Cowboys, man. What you think about that, man? As far as him going down and how you think it's gonna turn out for us?
And that's why I told folks, man, to get your money, man. People want to hate. Yeah. Get your money. So I'm really disappointed in that because they didn't reach a deal. But I actually like Andy Dalton, man. I'm telling you, but you and I had a conversation about this.
Right.
Didn't I tell you that?
For sure,
we did. I say, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Dalton is going to start some games this year. So,
hey man, I think he can win the division. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not saying much because the division is terrible, but Andy Dalton can win us the NFC.
Hey man, you gotta play. You gotta play who's in front.
Gotta play who's on the schedule. There you go, man.
I can't help that. If we go 6-10,
if y'all make it to the playoffs,
we gonna make it. We gonna make it.
Andy Dalton gets to the playoffs. You ain't gonna like him then.
Whatever, man. Leah Hammond, man.
This is the best team Andy Dalton's had, though. He's never
There you go.
He's never been surrounded with this type of talent.
Exactly.
So I give him that much offensively. He hasn't had receivers and running backs like this before.
For sure. That's what's up, man. Hey, Mike, you know you my guy, man. Always love, man.
Always, man.
Hey, man. Hey, send your boy a 2X. I need a 2X shirt from your school, man.
I got you. I'll hook everybody up.
Send me some gear, man.
I got y'all.
For sure. All right, my guy. Appreciate you, Mike.
No doubt.
That's the homie right there, man. Mike Poindexter checking in, man. Great guy, man. Been cool from day one, man. He always been 100, man. Always showing love, man. Matter of fact, man, like I said, you know, we was up there hanging out with him last month when we was up there in Gatlinburg in the cabins, man. We were up there doing the big, eating all kind of steak and scrimps and lobster up there, man. Mike supplied everything, man. You know, he rented out the cabins for the whole weekend. It was love, man. That's my dude right there, man. Definitely. But, you know, going back to what he was saying as far as Memphis, man, you know, me being a transplant, you know, I've been here for 20 years, you know, sometimes, guys, I feel like I'm more from Memphis now than I am from Houston. You know, it's crazy, Lee. I know you've been here, you know, you coming from Michigan and everything, but just the, you know, the way things are here, the love, the people, you know what I'm saying? Does Memphis hold a special place with you also, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here the same amount of time as you, 20 years. I moved here from San Diego, California, and via Michigan as well. And it definitely was a culture shock. I think for me, for a lot of people, the biggest adjustment was the humidity. That was it. But I mean, I like it. Being here for as long as I have been and just seeing how the city has evolved.
Right.
And right. always, and I agree with what Mike said. I think a lot of people, you know, when you say you from Memphis and it gets a bad rap, it's where King was shot and all that stuff.
Right.
They don't really understand, like, again, this is from my personal opinion, the evolution of the city from when I moved here in 2000 to now.
Right.
And it's been incredible to me. And I mean, you know, I graduated from University of Memphis, got my master's at Union University. Like a strong portion of my life is based around this city. And that's what I really enjoy about it. So I just nothing but mad love for being here.
Man. All love, man. I'm telling you, definitely, man. I've had so many firsts, you know, that have happened, you know, for me in this city, Stacey. And definitely, you know, I would never met you, Stacey, if I would have been anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot imagine my life without you as my friend. You know, that's beyond me right now.
No, man. Ain't that something? Bigfoot nigga. Man,
you know, I tell people that story all the time. You know, when I talk about you, man, this how crazy and ignorant you are, man. But you know, I love you, and man, like I said, you being born and raised here, you know what I'm saying? Like this city probably takes on even more, you know, special significance, you know, for you, right?
I guess.
Nigga, come on, man. Talk about the city, man.
You know I love this place. Nah, you know, I love North Memphis. You know, that gas station chicken down there, that's my shit there. Yeah. North Memphis and downtown pretty cool. You know, I'm not like, oh, Memphis has the best so-and-so. Now, nigga had a point, though. The best water. Oh, nigga. That sink water, tap, if you will, that water.
It's delicious.
Man, I'm like, what is these? God's tears?
I'm telling you, man. Like if God had purified water, right? Like that's what it tastes like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Memphis got some good ass.
Tastes like God purified it.
They got some good water, good barbecue meat, and some good dick here. It's good dick here too. Good dick here. Good dick is here. Cause the girl who just come in at Valencia, let me tell y'all something. Man, she was struggling in Seattle, honey. Wasn't no dick meat up in that joint. But once you come across this Memphis, I'm gonna tell you, it's two dicks is good. Memphis and New Orleans. Them two dicks and Mississippi, and they third. But a Memphis dick and a New Orleans dick, baby. Oh shit. Memphis make good dick. Now the niggas attached to him, but that meat, honey, please, that shit be so good, nigga.
The words that are expressed by Stacey Camille Squad do not represent.
That shit put a shimmy in my shoulder. You heard me? Inspired me to make a book. Good dick.
Speaking of, y'all make sure y'all go get that book. You know what I'm saying? Memoirs of a Fatty Man. It's the hottest thing, you know, in the city right now, man. This lady right here, man, like every day, you know, when I talk to her, man, like, you know, if we on the phone, we inbox, texting, whatever. She's shipping out books every day, literally.
Every day.
No joke. It's an everyday thing. She's sending out books all across the country, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't have the book yet, man. It's a must-have. It's a must-read. It's gonna keep you up at night. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be wondering who these characters that she's talking about. It's all real facts, real people she's talking about, and you know the names have been changed. You know what I'm saying? You know, to protect. You know what I'm saying? Certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? In real life, but it's all
every shift in it. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, wait,
yeah.
You're gonna be like,
yeah, it's gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? You know,
looking around, making sure nobody like, is anybody?
You know what? 2020 made some motherfuckers mad this year.
Yeah,
that book will make you forget about your anger just for a minute. It ain't but 12 chapters. Is real short. I'm trying to tell you, baby. So,
for sure, man. Definitely,
you
man.
don't want to jack off and play with yourself though a little bit, and you're gonna be tickled.
Hey, man. Hey, you know, speaking of 2020, right? You know, and people getting mad or feeling a certain type of way. A TV show that is definitely making people feel a certain type of way. LoveCraft Country.
Oh,
season 1 finale is going down tonight. You know, I hate that the season's over with, man. I wish there were more episodes, but tonight is the final episode of season 1. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front like I was day one, you know what I'm saying, watching the show. It took me a minute. It took a couple episodes, you know what I'm saying, to go by. And then I went back and watched it. But, you know, at first episode, I was like, all right, yeah, it's cool, okay. Episode 2, I'm like, okay, all right. And then episode 3, man, I got popcorn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm tuned in, you know, trying to catch every little moment because, like, it has so many little hidden clues and, you know, hidden meanings, you know what I'm saying, behind each episode, man. And I'm hooked. I'm a huge fan of the show. And, you know, I just wanted to talk about, you know, for a moment, the historical impact of LoveCraft Country, man. And some of the, you know, historical, you know, moments in American history that took place that, you know, they're talking about, you know, from Emmett Till being murdered and that really being a catalyst for the civil rights movement, you know, to the Tulsa massacre in 1921. You know, how that came about, how that started, man. So, Lee, I know you're a fan of the show as well, man. And just talk about, you know, some of the historical significance of these episodes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I got into it a little bit late, but it grabbed me by the throat and it didn't let go. And I like, yes, the Emmett Till and Tulsa, those are really good, but I like the small little nuanced things. I think, and someone, and I'm sure someone will write about this, but the character arc of Ruby is probably one of my favorite things in the entire series. I ain't gonna say anything about it because I know folks ain't watched it, but her character arc is incredible because it really talks about the concept of identity. Right. And I love that. And I just love just seeing this back and forth with that character. You know, obviously, and maybe we'll see more of them tonight, but the historical significance of the two demons, Topsy and Bopsy. You know, you're always just learning stuff. Right. Because and shout out to Misha Green, who created the show, because that, like, in my opinion, it kind of started with Watchmen. because Watchmen was the first time that I heard about the Tulsa Massacre,
Mhm.
and then just how that show progressed. And then Lovecraft Country was like, motherfucker, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Right.
And it just, it's the best show on television right now. It's
Hands
the best
down.
show on television right now.
Hands down. And you know, this year has brought us, you know, several good you know, I ain't gonna say black TV shows, but just TV shows overall, you know, to watch.
I would say black TV shows.
Yeah.
Watchmen, Lovecraft Country, and
Yeah.
Fargo.
Yeah.
This
You know what? I tried to
with
get into
Chris
Fargo.
Rock.
Fargo, I'm gonna give it another try. Man.
Watch this season with Chris Rock. You don't have to watch any of the other
That's
seasons.
the one I'm watching. I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm kind of slow to the party on that one, Lee. I'm gonna give it a chance though. Man. But you're right. It's been a lot of great, you know, black TV shows that have come out this year and, you know, and recently, man. Stacey, like I said, I know you're a fan of Lovecraft Country also, man. And I'm pretty sure, you know, you've had, you know, some moments that, you know, some episodes, you know, that has really, you know, kind of touched your heart as well, right?
Absolutely. The last one, I think LaShawn just said something about the last episode that we saw when they were in Tulsa. Honey, that I had a lump in my throat when them niggas went through that portal. I said, this finna be a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it because, you know what, I'm gonna tell you something, and I know a lot of people don't really, they believe it in a negative type of way, but what I do like about it is that it's showing you different areas of things that could be taboo. One of the things is the area of witchcraft, right?
Right.
So in that, a lot of things, you know, I think that a lot of us, probably our ancestors, were involved with quote unquote witchcraft or whatnot. And like how they showing, it's like, to me, it's hidden where it's been tainted. It was changed to make you believe that it was something negative.
Mm-hmm.
And it may not have been, you know what I'm saying? It may not have been, because what I know about it or whatever is nothing like what, you know, the Halloween movies show you. And it's kind of giving you a hint of that on the show.
Right.
You know, it's like we've always had the juice on all levels. They put a little touch of masonry in there. I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to hurt y'all mouth, because I know that shit. And I ain't no Mason. I know a lot of shit, baby. But anyway, when they were talking about Hiram and things like that, so it's a lot of things that's even deeper than what we've seen on there. But it's all showing how, you know, it was stolen from us originally, and it's been this back and forth of trying to get that shit back. Give me my shit back. You know, so yeah, it's a little bit of everything. It's religion, it is homosexuality, but the way that they kind of tied it in and showing like how people had to struggle with that back then. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was an issue. And I know we talked about homosexuality last week, but you know, we kind of touched on a little bit of everything on the show. It was good. It was funny. The black woman is strong. The black woman is God in this show. A lot of people say or feel like the black woman is God, and it's been revealed in a couple of shows. They're showing you that. So it's a lot of things if you believe that, you know, that concept of it.
Absolutely.
When Hippolyta went on, you know, I don't want to get too much. And when Lee was talking about Ruby, man, let me tell you something. It's something about black ass Ruby, honey. I like. She's so thick and black or something.
She thick as a mug now.
And she's so sincere. It's something about her. I like that motherfucker. I like Ruby.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the lady that plays that character as well. I've always been a fan of Journey, young Journey Smollett. Yeah. Jussie sister, if you will. Juicy sister. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. I like that she's got a little, you know, she added a couple pounds, man, because she used to be, you know, super bony, super skinny, man. But she's still skinny as hell, but you know, she got a little she working with a little something now. She's working with a little something. Yeah, for sure. But it's overall, man, it's a great show. Like I said, the finale is tonight. If you have not watched it yet, do yourself a favor and go back and watch the beginning. Go back to episode 1. There's 10 episodes in all to season 1, man. So go back and watch it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna start out kind of like, you know, what am I watching? But once you get into it, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna get hooked, all right? Especially if you have a knowledge of you know, the culture and Black history, you know what I'm saying? You know, then it's definitely gonna appeal to you, man. But give it a try. You know, something different, something we've never seen before. You know, so definitely give it a try. But I'm gonna be sad to see it go, man. I'm gonna be tuned in as soon as the show ends. I'm gonna be talking about.
It's so
you know,
good, y'all.
It's awesome. It really is.
And like Jonathan said, it does start off a little slow, a little But let me tell you something, honey. That shit's so good.
It's good, ain't it?
So one of them episodes, man, me and Indiana Jones. I said, so y'all gonna Indiana Jones?
Episode, where they were going through they were going through everything, man. The museum,
honey. Oh, they killed me.
The tunnel, they went through everything. Yeah, I said the same thing, Stacey. It had a little Indiana Jones feel to it there. I loved it, man.
That's what grabbed me.
Absolutely.
That's what grabbed me. But but they did a good job. Misha Green. I know it's Jordan Peele, but Misha Green is. I kept seeing her name, so she's one of the writers also.
Absolutely.
That's a good ass show, baby. I'm trying to tell you, honey.
I'm telling you, man. Like
you know what I like? Miss Brathwaite, the lady with the little short teeth and the long blonde hair.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
Her teeth. What kind of little rat teeth is that she got? I think so. Oh, she scared me. She scared me more than Pop.
She scared me too. Man, hey, Lee, we thought you left the show early to watch LoveCraft, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, dang, that ain't never happened.
You know what's coming on in a few minutes, man, but just bear with us, man.
Shoot, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. My bad.
Hey, man, we got a few minutes left. We don't have enough time to really get into it, but I wanted to talk about the story. Y'all heard about the rapper who got arrested for unemployment fraud.
What the nigga name, honey?
His Fontrell Antonio Baines, but he go by his stage name of Nuke Bizzle, or maybe Nuck Bizzle. But he illegally obtained $1.2 million in jobless benefits intended for workers idled by the coronavirus pandemic. It happened out there in California. Word is he's from here though.
He got the PPP loan.
But it's called EDD out there.
Look at LaShawn. I know that's right, girl. Come tease ugly girl. Ooh, they so ratty.
Lala's so crazy, man. But yeah, man. So he that's how he got busted, guys. He rapped about it. He had a music video on YouTube, and that's how he got busted by the feds. But yeah, he filed the claims out there in California, and they're called EDD claims out there. Yeah, and this man put it on YouTube, got all kind of views on it, and that's how he got caught up.
Lord have mercy.
So if convicted, this man could serve up to 20 years in prison.
Maybe he can get the money back.
Shit. Not at this point.
Oh, man.
I saw in the story he got caught. He got arrested in Vegas. And he had like seven of them cards with him with different names on it.
I'm telling you, man.
Like you got to get I mean, crime is wrong, but if you do something like that, A, don't rap about it, and B, get the money out the cards and then throw the cards away. Why you gonna keep
know what to do? Look at Lee.
Lee, you a criminal, ain't it?
Allegedly.
Hey, we're gonna change his name from Lee the teacher to Lee the criminal.
I like the criminal. You got to be to kill somebody though.
I don't think he done shot up nobody though. Stacey.
No, I know. I know how to shoot. I ain't shoot nobody.
Not yet.
We'll see what happens after this election.
Man, what you said? What you said, man? Hey, we got a few minutes here, guys. We gotta talk about unpopular opinions. We gotta do that final segment. Your 2 minutes to talk about whatever you want to talk about. We're gonna get into that as well. Like I said, if you ain't bought the book yet, go get Stacey's book, Memoirs of a Fatty Man. It's doing numbers out here in the community, man, out here in these streets, man.
Man, my sister, I don't know what the hell. Man, let me tell you something. She work at the hospital, so she's selling to all the doctors and all the nurses every few days. The brain, I saw one of us. Okay then. I know she done sold at least 30 books, y'all. I mean, at least 30. Out of the 200 I've sold, she sold 30 of them hoes, at least.
Right.
I had to give her a tip today.
I'm telling you.
I had to.
Shout out to your sister, man. She putting in work out
Tracy
here in the
Lynn
streets,
Taylor, don't kill me.
Shout out to Tracy, man. Much love, man. Hey, we're going to do unpopular opinions and we're going to get on down, man. But as always, I got to throw these scores out there, man. NFL Week 6. Got to give y'all a scoreboard, let you know what's going on in the NFL on this Sunday, man. Shout out to the Tennessee Titans. That was a hell of a game. They played the Houston Texans earlier today. Yeah, man. Titans win overtime. 42-36. Derrick Henry, the best running back in the NFL, had over 200 yards rushing, man. Had a 90-yard rushing touchdown as well, man. So the Titans are 5-0. They are undefeated on this young season, man. So shout out to them. 42-36 over the Texans. Colts, 31-27 over the Bengals. The Falcons, they get a win, man, over the Vikings, 40-23. Got their first win of the season over the Vikings, man. The Broncos beat Cam Newton and the Patriots 18-12. The Giants, speaking of getting their first win, Lee, the Giants over the Washington football team 20-19. The Ravens had to hold on late to beat the Eagles 30-28. Man, the Steelers cannot lose. They are also 5-0 as they beat the Browns 38-7. You had the Bears over the Panthers 23-16. Lions over the Jags 34-16. The Dolphins shut out the Jets 24-0. The Buccaneers, man, all over Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 38-10. Sunday night football tonight, you got the Rams at 49ers. And then how about them Cowboys? Tomorrow night, Monday Night Football is going down as the Cardinals come to town to take on the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. And you also got Chiefs-Bills tomorrow as well. That game's going to be on Fox at 4 o'clock. And also, baseball fans, anybody who watches baseball, Game 7 tonight of the NLCS, the National League Championship Series. You got the Dodgers, man, in action tonight. Game 7, man. It's going down, man. Leo, you a baseball fan? You don't really mess with it?
No. They fine as hell, huh?
You be watching baseball players, Stacey? Okay.
Yeah, I be watching them. They just got too much ass sometimes. I don't like no big booty man.
You gonna take it somewhere else, man.
Yeah. You gonna let me talk on here sometime about some sports, sir.
Game 7 tonight. The Braves, man. Atlanta Braves taking on the LA Dodgers. Game's gonna be on Fox tonight at 7:15. Whoever wins tonight goes on to the World Series to take on the Tampa Bay Rays in the World Series, man. So I'll be tuning into that, man, as well as LoveCraft Country tonight. But with unpopular opinion, we got 2 minutes, guys, to talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. Go ahead, Lee.
So, like I mentioned earlier, I did some early voting, the first day of early voting on Monday. And while I was in line waiting to cast my ballot, there was this older Asian lady that was standing next to me with her husband, brother, I'm not sure. And she was voting for the very first time. And it was one of those moments where I was just, it was a crazy touching moment. You know, she gave her voter registration card. You know, the significant other was translating, and then one of the workers was like, "Oh my gosh, this is your first time voting," and he said it loud enough so everybody else in the line could hear.
Yeah.
And when she went to the booth, we all started clapping for her. And it was a really, really cool moment. I had never seen that before. I've been voting for the longest, but for me, it just really showed how important it is. This lady had to be anywhere between 50 to 60 years old. You know, no English at all, but American citizen voting for the first time. It was a pretty special moment, especially when all of us clapped for her. So that was great.
Okay. All right. First time vote. Okay. That's all right. All right. I like that, Lee. All right, Stacey. 2 minutes. Unpopular opinion. Let's go.
I ain't got nothing too much. Not this week. I think I already said my shit a little bit ago. So I ain't got too much.
Nothing you want to say. You got a whole another minute. Nothing you want to put out there?
No, not really. I just noticed everybody been mad as a motherfucker in this year, but I understand it's a reason to be mad. I was blessed not to, be one of the angry ones. I guess life been fucked up enough. This year was beautiful to me, huh? I hate this been so bad for everybody else though. I do.
Right.
But that motherfucker been perpendicular on the square.
Hey man.
If I could just stop liking niggas, I'd be straight. Now I don't like girls. I don't want no damn girls or nothing, but if I could stop liking niggas, one in particular, I'd be, man, you couldn't tell me shit. Maybe 2021.
Hey man, like I said, I'm so happy that 2020 has been such a blessing for you, and 2021 gonna be up there too. You know what I'm saying? Because the new book gonna be coming out, part 2. You know, I'm gonna be in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
No, if you in there, you'd have picked up one of the other niggas and brought him to my house. But you ain't in there. This all about that. And me and you ain't none of that shit. We ain't did none of that.
No, we have never done none of that. You're right. You're right about that.
But you know, you could be in there, man. You were hanging out at Candy
Yeah,
Sparkle.
you find a role for me in there somewhere. Yeah,
Right.
you know, Candy Sparkle or something. Yeah,
on the show.
Yeah.
Invited somebody on the show, and I got up with them. You know,
right.
Boom.
There you go. I could be like the friend that you talk to and say, you know what, you know, I hooked up with so and so.
Could do that.
See, there you go. Yeah. I'm gonna find me a place in this book. All right. So my final take here, man. Unpopular opinion here. Y'all see all the Cash App information and all that, man. Y'all show love. We show y'all love. Show us love also, man. But unpopular opinion. All right, let me be silly for a moment, but I'm serious though. I'm gonna be a food critique for a moment here. You know how everybody loves seafood, and I'm a big seafood fan also, right? But to me though, you know what's overrated? Crab legs. Crab legs are highly overrated. That's right, goddammit, I said it. Okay. All right. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and she goes by the name of LaShawn Adams. All right. And she loves, you know, crab legs and seafood and everything. All right. I mentioned that it's too much work. It is too much work dealing with crab legs, man. You gotta crack it open. You know what I'm saying? Like, that take a couple minutes right there. It's just too much time. It's too much time. And then all you get the little piece of crab meat and all that, man. Like, it's too much. It's too much time and effort that you have to put into cracking open crab legs and getting down to and getting to the meat and all that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. It's too much that goes on with crab legs. They highly overrated. And, you know, you get your hands all messy and everything. You got to put a bib on. Like, it's too much you got to do. Too many steps. Too many requirements in order to enjoy crab legs.
But you'll murder some wings, though.
Oh, you got that right. All right, but hold on. Even with the wings, though. All right. Word is that I don't clean the bone. Pause. I don't clean that's the word on the street. That's the word on the street also, that I don't fully devour the chicken wings when I eat them, man.
Wow. Me either, because when you get down to that bone, that little brown shit starts showing. I'm fat, but I don't like that Harley. That little black shit on the bone, like cooked blood. No, father.
But are we all in agreement here on the show that crab legs are overrated?
I agree with you, Jonathan, but I don't believe Young Lee.
See, Valencia even said king crab legs. See, and that's, I think, what it is. You getting them little pinky sized crab legs. You got to go. You got to go to Costco. You got to go to Sam's Club where they got grown folks crab legs and get that, because that's where it's at. You ain't getting don't go to no little Red Lobster and get them little, you know, micro mini junts. You got to go to Sam's Club, Costco, where they got the Alaskan king crabs, like, you know, that TV show, Greatest Deadliest Catch. That's what you need.
I need a nigga to crack mine. Just crack mine.
Yeah, can I get mine already pre-cracked? You know what I'm saying?
The nigga got to crack my crab legs.
It's too much work, man. That's all I'm saying. You know? And Lee, all I've had is just, you know, going to casino buffet. Those crab legs, man. You know, that's all I've ever had.
I haven't had crab legs casino. So
okay. All right. Like, you know, it's like, I mean, it's good once you get to it and everything, but it's just too much effort, man. I guess I'm being lazy. I'm being lazy.
You being lazy. You got to pay all that money, then you got to dig in the shell to get the meat? I need my meat already out, ready for me, you know?
Why you gotta say all nasty when you talk about it, man?
You took it nasty.
You all nasty with the crab legs and shit.
You took it nasty, baby.
Hey, man, you know what? On that note, we gotta get on down, man. Every week I say I'm gonna end the show at 7. We always run over, man. So I gotta pay y'all overtime. I gotta cash up y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what? We gonna get crab legs. That's what we gonna do. I'm taking y'all to get crab legs for y'all overtime pay.
You ain't nothing but Alderman Davis off Good Time. Be lying all the time. Stop that lying, Alderman.
We gonna do something, man. We gonna go Red Lobster. We gonna do something. All right.
No. I'll look. Get the pot. We go down. Who got a Costco Sam's card? Valencia, we gonna use your Costco card, and we gotta use it real quick. And then we're gonna go down, and I'll make it. I'll make the crab legs. It's not that hard.
Okay, good. All right, there it is. All right, that's what we gonna do.
You gonna probably corn, the smoked sausages, and eggs, and bacon and shit in there. Everybody be putting in there. That pot of meat and ham sandwiches be floating around in that shit. I be about to die. And what y'all got this shit in here touching? I don't like it. It's smoked sausages, golf balls, motherfucking cute pool sticks, celery. What's all this shit here?
It'd be a lot of shit going on, though. It'd be a lot of shit going on.
It be game pieces from Monopoly and shit, Candyland and that motherfucker. I'm like, what y'all doing here? They put the seasoning on it. Man, that's garbage. All this shit mixed up. Don't stir my gift up like that.
All right, so
ain't add nothing to it. We just need a big old pot, some crab legs, some water, some salt. We good.
Right. So we all gonna donate, and we're gonna donate to the cause, and we're gonna go to Costco, Sam's Club, and Lee gonna put it together, man. Seafood boil at Lee's house. Are we gonna invite any of the essentialites, man? Can they come through also?
I would love for them to.
Yeah,
I would. I want to be.
It's BYOB though.
All right. Hey, Lala said seafood party at her house. All right, good. That's what we're gonna do. We going to Lala's house. All right, seafood party at her house, man.
Where you live at?
She stay over there off Hacks, man.
Oh, okay.
I put all her information out there.
Ain't it? I said, where you live at?
I ain't road tripping to no Texas.
I thought she was gonna say Orange Mountain or some shit. I'm finna be there tonight, baby.
Yeah, man. But party at her house. That's it's definitely going down, man. For sure. But hey, man. That's it. Y'all get your ass off the show, man. It's been another great show. It's 7:10, man. So we got to watch LoveCraft Country.
What time come on?
It should be coming on in a minute now.
It usually come on early, but they didn't play it early today with their glass. They know somebody want to see something.
Ain't it, man? But definitely. But we're gonna watch LoveCraft Country coming up here in a moment. So we're gonna watch the final episode, man, and we might go live, after the show, man. We might have a LoveCraft watch party that we might do tonight, man. What about that? Live on Facebook, man.
I don't want to, but it's great. I don't want to. These people don't like us that much, shit.
Hey, they fuck with us. The Essentialites, they mess with us tough, man.
Show deal, Sean. And told everybody your ass nigga horn late.
You know what I'm saying? Her phone number 777-9311. All right. Hey, man, but it's been a great show, man. Shout out to everybody that commented, man. Shout out to everybody that watched on Facebook, YouTube, the whole nine. Right after the show, I'll post it on YouTube in case you missed it on Facebook also. I'll chop it up and put the best segments out there for your viewing pleasure, man. Shout out to our guy, Mike Poindexter, for dropping in on this, man, and showing us love. Man, it's been another great show, man. We're about to get on down. As always, for my guy, Lee, the teacher, Johnson. For the homie, man, my friend, man, she holds me down, man. Been best friends, seem like for years now, man. The Millie Jackson of Facebook, Stacy Camille Twy. I am your host, Jonathan C. Smith, and we want to remind each and every one of you guys out there, all the Essentialites, that we think that you guys are special. We love you, and you are all essential as fuck.
Essential as fuck.
Man, everybody have a great week, man. Y'all make it the best week possible. Get out there and just, man, enjoy life, man. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? Live life to the fullest, man. We out. Man, appreciate y'all, man. All right, Lee. All right, Stacey.